The universe doesn't usually say, go here because your lover is waiting there. The universe speaks sort of like, walk slower, it'll feel good. Run, it'll feel good. Wake up earlier, go to bed later. Go out and get a cheeseburger. Go do your grocery shopping now, don't wait. Um, um, fix your roof. And then as you're doing those activities, you end up at the right place at the right time. The universe doesn't guide you with flashing warnings. It guides you with a subtle impulse to do things. And when you're not cluttered up with, but it's been so long, when you're not cluttered up with, but I feel so alone, when you're not cluttered up with, how long is this going to take, when you're more in the flow of your own life, then the stream that you are is guided to the connection to the other stream. Okay? And so when someone tells you to stop and smell the roses, it's not that important that you smell the roses. Some people can get obsessed about, I've got to smell the roses, I've got to smell the roses, but there's a reason behind it, right? The reason behind it means relax, find a way to slow down. Don't, as you're rushing, and you're rushing for all these good reasons, remember that there's actually a very good reason to stop and smell the roses. There's actually a very good reason to find a way to feel better. It just turns out that by finding a way to feel better, you allow yourself to be guided through the path of least resistance to what you're wanting. And that's the thing that gets people. It's the path of least resistance to what you're wanting. Sometimes the path of least resistance is not a straight line, right? When the river is cascading down a hillside, the water might flow around, it flows around the boulder and around the log, right? It doesn't go through them, it doesn't find a straight line. And so sometimes you're waiting and you're feeling like you're waiting. And you're water that's flowing. And then you feel like you're being flowed in another direction. Gravity tells you to go this way, but you're feeling sort of the flow to go here. And you feel the frustration that you're not going in this sort of direct line, that things aren't moving fast enough. But if the water argued with gravity, if the water argued and said, no, I want to go through the boulder, nothing would get done. But the water doesn't. The water says, okay, I'm going to go here if the universe says here. And so sometimes you're sitting and you're feeling alone and you're feeling the obstacles in your way. You're feeling like maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe I don't do enough. And those thoughts go counter to your natural flow, and they inspire you to do things that go counter to your natural flow. They inspire you to go to a speed dating course, and then now you have 10 opportunities to feel like it's not working out, and then you get back home and you're even more resistant than you were before you started. But if you go to a speed dating event for the fun of it, not to meet anybody, just because you want to be interested, just because you want the new experience, then as you're sitting down, you're having 10, not 10 experiences with 10 guys that didn't go well, but 10 experiences that no matter how it went, you decided you'd find fun in it. You decided you'd find fun in it. And so you're turning the, whatever it is you're doing into the engine of your creation. You want to turn your life into the engine of creation. And so do you realize that when two people come together, imagine your parents. Your parents, as they met, they were in a cascade that leads to you. A cascade of events that led to you. We don't like to think about what they did, right? But your parents did something and they felt certain ways, and everything that you are now stems from what happened there. And so as you meet your lover, there's this cascade of events that can occur if you allow it. But do you know that cascade doesn't begin when you meet your lover? It begins now. You're cascading now. You are cascading, you are flowing now. And my question to you is, how are you flowing? Are you saying, I'll go here, I'll do that, I'll do this? Or are you saying, it's not good enough, it's not fast enough, he's not good enough? You know what I mean? What are you saying? What's going through your mind?